I wanted to talk to you guys about the 5 main reasons why people struggle with maintaining and sticking to a healthy and fit lifestyle. And I wanted to go over those 5 things and give you solutions for these 5 things that, from what I have researched and done polls and asked people, and these 5 things are the things that constantly come up. So, got my coffee here. It's like 5 o'clock and I'm drinking coffee, but you do what you gotta do. It's a little dark in here. I'm in my daughter's room because it's quiet, but my 4-year-old is coming in here as we speak, so there's never, you can never get away. Okay, so number one reason why people struggle to stick with a healthy and fit lifestyle is time. I have no time. I hear this all the time. It's a big one. And I know that I even fall guilty of this too, of saying I don't have time in my day to exercise or to meal prep or eat healthy. So I want you guys to think about what your priorities are. I know that when you wake up in the morning, you kind of go through your head what I have to do in that day, what are my main things I have to get done. And normally exercise is on the bottom of that list, right? That's not even something that really goes into our brain in the morning. That's not something that we say, oh, that's one thing I got to get done. Usually we're thinking, well, I got to go to work. I got to drop the kids off at practice. I got to mail these bills. I got to go to this meeting. I got to do the dishes and laundry and cook dinner. Okay, so, you're thinking of all those things that we got to get done. But where are we saying, I got to get my 2-mile run in, I got to get my my workout in? That doesn't normally even enter our thoughts. Changing our thought process, our priorities. I want you to move working out to one of the higher priorities on your list, even if a 2 or 3. Because if you make working out and exercising a priority in your list, you are going to have more energy and you're going to feel better about yourself, and you are going to be able to tackle your other tasks and your other things that you have to get done during the day a lot better. Working out for 15 minutes is not a lot of time. Think of all the things that you do during the day that take up 15 minutes, like playing on Facebook or watching your favorite TV show or waiting for your dinner to cook. If you can just take out 15 to 20 minutes a day to jump on your treadmill or get down and do some push-ups, get your heart rate up, it's really not that much time. And I think we're using I have no time just as an excuse. I don't believe that it is a legitimate reason to not exercise. I think we need to just sit down and look at our priorities and think of how bad do you want to get, lose that weight? How bad do you want to get fit? How bad do you want to be able to run around with your kids and feel better about yourself? And I think that if you want it bad enough, we are able to move things around, prioritize what we have going on during the day better so that we can fit in our working out. I know it's a top priority on my list every single day. The other day I was cooking dinner and I was literally, it was a busy day and I was literally changing my clothes while I was making soup, and I had to multitask, but I got my workout done and we had a healthy dinner. Okay, so anyway, that's number 1. Number 2 is I'm too tired. I get this a lot, and by the end of the day, you're coming home from work and you're exhausted, and the last thing that you want to think about is working out. Trust me, I've been there. It's hard, especially if you have young kids or a very busy, demanding job. We are all tired. Yeah, I get it. Work out when you're most refreshed and you're most energized, normally in the morning before you've even started working or anything. Get your workout done. Get it done in the morning before you even have time to register what you're doing. And I find that works for me. Some people are not morning workout people. They just cannot find that energy to get going in the morning. It takes them longer. So whatever time of day where you normally feel most refreshed, try to sneak in a little workout, and you could break your workouts up throughout the day. Do 5 minutes of abs on your lunch break, and then when you get home, do a 10-minute walk. Maybe break it up so it's not so overwhelming to think I have a 45-minute workout to do now, you know. Gives you that little boost of energy throughout the day by getting your heart rate up a little bit. That could also help. But don't wait until 5 or 6 o'clock at night when you're most tired to try to get your workout in. Get up a little earlier, get it done before you start work, or like I do, have a cup of coffee before you work out. But I think that just moving your workout to a different time of day to where it's not when you're usually most tired can help with that. So also exercising, trust me, when you exercise, you get more energy. A lot of times when I'm tired and I don't feel like working out, I tell myself, let's just do 10 minutes and see how I feel. And after that 10 minutes, I get a boost of energy, I'm feeling more alive, and I can keep going, and I keep going, and I finish. So exercise is a way to boost your energy, and trust me, even when you're tired, getting on and going for a 20-minute walk or getting on the treadmill and doing a little run will give you more energy. So that's number 2. Number 3, I have family obligations. So I've run into this before. You have family coming to town, or you're going to visit family. Your family isn't very supportive of your new fitness routine or your new healthy lifestyle. Sometimes my husband says, I work out too much, you need to spend more time with me. So it gets hard when your family's kind of pushing you to do other things, or they're pushing you to eat these bad foods, and yeah, it makes it a little more challenging, but I don't think it's a reason to not stick to it. I have a 2 and 4-year-old, and they take up a lot of time and energy, and sometimes it's hard to get my workout in when they're being very fussy or whatever, but I'm finding that them watching me do my workouts every day and be consistent, they are starting to want to jump in with me. They are starting to want to run with me. They are seeing the positive outcomes from exercise, and they're starting to want to be a part of it. My 4-year-old is running her first race next month with me, and she's very excited. So you're being a positive example for your family and for your kids. If you're going to visit family or something, maybe call them ahead of time or talk to them ahead of time and tell them, hey, I just started this new diet and fitness routine, and I just wanted to give you a heads up that I'm going to need to work out this day and this day. I would love for you to join me, or, you know, just kind of so they know what's happening, or if they need to buy some special foods or more fruits and vegetables for your visit. Just involving your family more. Most families are supportive. Some are not, but if they're not, I don't know, maybe don't visit them as much, but that's number 3. Number 4, depriving yourself or not eating enough. A lot of people believe that to lose weight, you have to cut your calories dramatically, like under 1,200. I've had a few people that I've trained that when they came to me, they were so confused of why they weren't losing weight. And then I told them, okay, well, send me, you know, what you've been eating, you know, send me a week journal of everything that you eat. And they were only eating about 800 calories a day. And they were like, I don't understand why I'm not losing weight. I'm not eating. I mean, I've cut my calories way down. And they were also complaining of headaches, not having enough energy, and being tired all the time. And the first thing I did was I upped their calorie intake to 1,600 calories, and they lost 8 pounds in a month. They didn't have headaches anymore. They had more energy. So make sure that you are eating enough calories. You want to get your metabolism revved up. You want to get your metabolism going as fast as it can. And one of these ways is by eating, and the other way is by exercising. And when you are exercising, your body needs more calories to recover, to fuel your exercise. So people think, well, I'll knock my calories down to 800 and then I'll run 5 miles a day and I should lose weight. No, your body is going to go in starvation mode where your metabolism slows down dramatically to hold on to whatever it is, whatever calories you do consume. Your body is going to hold on to that for as long as it can because it thinks that you're starving yourself. So it's going to protect itself. So whatever fat you eat, it's going to hold on, it's going to store it. It's going to store that fat to protect the body. So we obviously don't want that to happen. So you need to make sure you're eating enough calories so that your body feels comfortable and is able to perform at its optimal levels. So when you want to start a new diet, make sure that you figure out exactly how many calories you should be eating a day, your macros, and talk to a nutritionist or dietitian and have someone help you figure out how many calories you need a day in order to lose weight at an appropriate pace, and also depending on what kind of exercise routine you're doing or what kind of fitness routine, how many calories you need to sustain, to make it through your exercises while still losing weight. So there's a little math involved, but once you get through that, and once you figure out your numbers and how many calories you should be eating, how much exercise you should be doing daily, it's very easy to lose that weight. So a lot of people get discouraged because they're starving, they're hungry all the time, they're not eating, and they're not losing weight, and so they give up. Also, I would love to help you if you are struggling with your diet and not losing weight, and reach out to me and we could work on a plan for you and your calories and a meal plan and all that stuff. But anyway, that's number 4. Make sure that you're eating enough calories because it's huge, you guys. You do not want to ruin your metabolism by starving yourself. You want your metabolism strong and healthy and happy and running 100%, I guess. Number 5, meal planning. This is a big one I got. I did a post on Facebook about, what do you struggle with the most when it comes to staying healthy and fit? And meal planning or figuring out what foods to eat and how much to eat and when to eat is huge. It's so overwhelming. People don't feel like they have time to meal plan or to prep, their foods. And I'm there with you. I mean, I'm not perfect every day. Like, I don't plan my meals for the week all the time. There are nights when I'm like, just come up with something on the top of my head, or I throw something together, and it's hard. Like, when you have kids and a busy job, it's really hard to find the time to sit down and plan all your meals. Here are a few tips I have to make meal planning a little easier. Okay, so when you're shopping, pick up ready-to-go snacks at the store. Like apples are great, like fruits that you can just stick in your purse, like bananas. Like string cheese, those are great that you don't have to prep those. You can just stick them in your purse. Nuts, almonds, walnuts, pecans, cashews. I mean, there's tons of nuts out there. Pistachios are good. Those are things you can put in little baggies, stick them in your purse. There you go. What else do I have on here? You can even find like peanut butter to go, like those little packets of what's it called? I forget the name of it, but there's these packets where you can just like squeeze it in your mouth of peanut butter. Those are really good. You can even find like to-go tuna packs. Tuna is a very lean source of protein. You could take those to work with you. Trail mix is great. You can make your own trail mix or granola. So those are all snack options for you, or even you could make it into a meal, like a couple string cheese, some nuts, and a fruit. That's a meal. That could be a good meal for lunch. So if you're super busy one day, throw some snacks in your purse like that, so that way you make sure you're eating, and that's no prep involved there. and you could just, when you're hungry, pull it out and munch. Also, there's healthy granola bar options out there. Nature Valley has some good granola bars that don't have a lot of sugar in them. Or you can make your own granola bars. I know that takes a little planning. If you're doing keto, Quest bars are really good. Those don't have a lot of carbs. Also, the slow cooker. Slow cooker is awesome for busy people. You just kind of got to plan what you're going to put in the slow cooker, but you can make so many meals in the slow cooker. You can even make breakfasts. You can make soups. You can make spaghetti sauce. And all you do is add the ingredients in there in the morning, turn it on, and then dinner is ready when you get home, so you don't have to worry about anything. What else do I have? Yeah, soups. You could do taco meat's really good in there, and then you just pull some tortillas out, and there you go. Like pulled pork you can do in there, chicken breast. A lot of times I just throw chicken breast in the crock pot and I put salsa in there, and then when I get home you have like pulled apart chicken, and I put them in tortillas, and there you go. So slow cooker is a great option for busy people for dinners. Definitely utilize that. Or if you have Instapot, that's what I'm talking about. The Instapot's also awesome. You could cook pretty much anything in there. You could even make rice in there. Instapot, slow cooker, utilize those appliances because they really do help. I know the slow cooker is my best friend. Another tip is freeze everything. When you're making something at night, like you're making spaghetti sauce, make like 3 times as much and get freezer bags and put spaghetti sauce, portion it out, put it in freezer bags, put it in your freezer, and then for the next week or later that week, pull out your spaghetti sauce. All you gotta do is cook up some noodles and you have spaghetti again. So chicken breasts. When I cook chicken breasts, I'll cook like a whole pack or 12 chicken breasts, and then I freeze them. So all you have to do is heat them up, and you can put them on salads. Put them in, just as a snack. Chicken breast, cut it up. And so that saves you time in the future. So thinking ahead like that really helps in the long run. Soups are great to freeze also. If you're making chicken noodle soup or taco soup or whatever it is, make more than enough and then put it in a freezer container and put it in the freezer. We actually bought a deep freeze that we put out in our barn. So we have extra storage when we cook stuff. We will, when you barbecues or whatever, we'll freeze it. And then it's just remembering that you put stuff in the freezer. Cook in bulk and then freeze. Most things are can be freeze. So another last little tip is supplements. Supplements, there's a lot of healthy supplements out there for people who are busy. Protein shakes are great for in the mornings. Make a smoothie with some protein powder and some frozen berries in there, a banana, and that's a great breakfast. You can also get like I said, granola bars or protein bars. Quest bars are good. There's another one I like called Pure Protein bars. Those are really yummy. So look into some good protein powders. I'm using a protein powder from a company called Neolife that we use their vitamins and stuff. It's a company that creates vitamins and supplements like that. So I use that, and I'll have smoothies all the time, or even for dinner sometimes I'll make a shake because it's easy. So definitely think about that too. And then if you have time on the weekends, meal prep a little bit. Cook some eggs, hard boil some eggs. That's a great snack for the week. Make some homemade granola bars. Make some healthy muffins for in the morning. And I'm going to be making a video soon that is just on meal planning, and I'm going to actually cook with you guys and show you some of the things that I prep on the weekend for the week ahead, like muffins and granola bars and hard-boiled eggs and stuff like that. So, you know, stay tuned for that. That was pretty much the 5 main things that people put out there of reasons why it was hard to stick to eating healthy and exercising. I have no time, I'm too tired, I have family obligations, not eating enough, and meal prepping and planning. So there's a few tips for you guys on ways you can get over those hurdles, I guess. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you like this one, and if you want more detail into one of these 5 points, I could make a video just on one of these. And also, as always, subscribe to my channel for more videos and more help with health and fitness. And anyways, I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.